Today at home with Miss Joan, I'm going to whip us up something really easy. Here it is. It's called the taco ring. And it only takes crescent rolls and scrambled hamburger meat with onion in it and a pack of taco seasoning mix. And then I'm going to show you how quick that is to put together, and you'll have a wonderful supper. That's what I'm going to feed Preacher today. First thing I done was, you'll need to do is scramble you about a pound of hamburger meat. Now, I've already told you, if you've been watching at home with Miss Joan, that I keep scrambled meat already 1 pound packages and already cooked with onion in it. So when I want to make a quick dish like this, all I got to do is thaw it out and warm it up. So I'm just going to show you that. I've already done that to this skillet right here. And all I got to do is, remember, you cook your pound of hamburger meat and chopped onion. About a half of a chopped onion, every how much you want, just to flavor it. I'm going to put a pack of this taco seasoning mix in it. You read the back of this pack, it's mostly filled with chili peppers. So you could do the same dish with what I call chili powder. But anyway, a quick way is just a pack of taco seasoning mix. We usually buy the mild. You know, they make different levels of hotness to it. All right, now look at here how quick that came together since I already have my meat cooked. And see it? You're really just putting the taco spices into it. All right, now I'm gonna spray my baking dish, my baking pan. This is old. I hate for y'all to see this. Zero in on it, Preacher. It looks awful. And I'm looking for me another one of these at a secondhand store somewhere, because they cook these kind of dishes wonderful, including pizza. If you got a pizza stone, you can make this dish on that. I got rid of my pizza stones because I didn't really care for them. I like this. But anyway, we're going to make it in what's called a ring. You don't have to make it in a ring. You can make it just a flat. I'll show you. All right. This is, you see, this is the Great Value Crescent Rolls. You can use the little bit higher priced Pillsbury. But what we want is, we want these little individual diamonds, or triangles, whatever you call them, to come out here. And once again, I laid my dough out too soon. But you put the fat part of the triangle pointing this way, see? Now you might want to zero in on this, Preacher. The next time I cook for y'all, I'm not going to set my crescent rolls out so soon. I believe I done that last time. There's 8. Let's see how many there is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's what I thought. 8 of these little things. And it takes 2 packs, okay? So when you get your circle made with 1 pack, say, well, I might have it not close enough because 8 goes in half of it. See what I've done? Right across there. How'd you like that whistle? All right, then I'm gonna put another pack. All right. Pull them out here. And then get them off of here best you can and start laying them out. You really can't go wrong. They're kind of pre-cut, you know that. This is really pretty, especially if you're having company to do it this way. But you don't have to do it like this. You can just lay out 1 pack of crescent rolls on a baking dish, put all your ingredients that I'm fixing to show you, and put another pack of crescent rolls on the top. You got the same thing. This looks different, that's all. I think I learned how to do this. Whew. Back in the late 90s, I went to I think it was called a Pampered Chef party. And the lady that was having us over that night, cooking with all the Pampered Chef stuff, well, she made this for us. And it was really good. All right, see? 2 packs of crescent rolls. It looks kind of like a sunshine to me or something like that. Now, the next thing we do is you just take your meat. We go around it, putting it in there. Taco meat, like you're gonna have tacos for supper tonight. This is called a taco ring. When I don't put it in the ring, I call it taco bake. It's the same thing. Now, I can't get enough meat in this for Preacher. He's filming for me. He likes a lot of meat. And I'm the kind that don't like a lot of meat. But this is good either way. Alright. Now, it needs one more thing before we get it ready for the oven. And that's cheese. Of course, we're going to put cheese on it. The recipe says a cup of cheese. Now, I'm not going to measure it out. I'm going to put cheese on top of this. Okay? So far we've got 2 packs of crescent rolls put in this little round shape. And we've made our hamburger meat and onions, cooked it and put a pack of taco seasoning on it, right? And we put it over here on these crescent rolls, and now we're just topping it with cheese. That is it. But this is the most wonderful little meal. Now I could put this in the refrigerator now if I wanted to and bake it off that later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and bake it off for y'all. I make a mess. I wished I didn't, but I do. Okay, now here is the tricky part. You just got to take this, fold it, and tuck it under. See me? These little, 16 little crescents. All right. I'm just pulling it over with one hand and sticking it under with the other, okay? Poking it under is, I guess, a good word. Before my rolls get too mushy or too hot. You that use these things all the time, you know what I'm talking about. How that heat gets to them really quick because it's dough. So I'm trying to go fast. There it is. See it? Now you can, it's okay that you got some of the meat mixture showing. It's all gonna be good. All right. I know when my daughter, Preacher's filming, but when my daughter sees it, she's going to say, why did you have to keep wiping off the bar? Because that's just how I am. All right, I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to bake it on 350 for 25 minutes. I'm going to bring it back out and show it to y'all and show you how we're going to serve it. Now, while my taco ring is in the oven, I told you, you could just make it just plain flat. Well, I had so much meat left, already cooked up, and I could have put it in the refrigerator for something else, but I thought, well, I'll just make another one of these and show them the flat way, the faster way. See? I'm just spreading out this meat. I'm going to freeze this one, though. That way, we'll already have a supper for a little bit later on. But anyway, there is my mixed up taco meat. All I need to do now is put some cheese on it. Don't have to do the little ringy-dingy thing like we did a while ago. But see, this is just as good. Still takes 2 crescent rolls, a pound of hamburger meat, ever how much you got, make it work. You know how we have to stretch us mamas do. And now, just put another top on it. Or if you're just doing this for one person or just 2, you can just use half of this and put the other half of the crescent roll on top of it, make a very small one. 100 ways you can do this simple little taco ring here, or in this case, it's going to be taco bake. There's no ring part to it. All right. Well, note to John. When you're going to use crescent rolls on your show, leave them in the refrigerator until the last minute. But this is real life here. And that's how I like for my show to be, is real life. See? Now, I'm just going to pinch this all around so my goodie don't run out, because when that cheese starts melting, it go everywhere. And so I'm just pinching it. You say, well, Miss Joan, it's not as pretty as that other one. I tell you what, it will be. Cook it for the same amount of time when you get ready. But this is just a quick taco bake for supper one night. So you see, I showed you how to do it in a ring, and then I showed you how to do it just plain in a little loaf like this. It is so good. Cut it out in squares, serve it, and I'm telling you, it's delicious. All right, now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to freeze it and mark the date on it, and then we'll have 2 suppers out of what I just cooked for you here. Now, here it is. look at here. I've got it ready for a little company. And so I just took it off the baking pan, and here it is right here if you want to zero in on the taco ring creature. And I'm just serving it here with some salsa. And then we'll cut us a piece, and you might want salsa with it. It's great with sour cream and maybe a little extra cheese. And then I've got a little salad with some of my homemade Thousand Island, which that's already a video that you can look up how to make homemade Thousand Island. But this is the crescent roll that you saw me make, the crescent ring, I'm sorry. And it looks really good, don't it? I can't wait to try it. And then also, I've got this one ready to freeze. I just got it on aluminum foil. I'm gonna put this baking pan in the freezer, and when it freezes real hard, take my baking pan out and leave my taco bake in there. So we got 2 suppers ready in just a minute, and I've got mine ready for just a little bit of company. We got all this done today at Home with Miss Joan. Thank Preacher for his help.